as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll go again with McKissick. And good running there as he'll take.
Hey, Stephon Diggs was getting his in that first half.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Hey, we can say the same thing about Tyreek. I'm done. Nope, you ain't going nowhere. Took off. Got him. That should be crazy.
There's one coach on every team that weighs in at the worst possible time, right? And this is bad. He just fumbled the football. Can't you just hear him right now? Son, you messed it up for everyone on that one. Messed up our offense, and now you put our defense in a bad spot.
That shit crazy, dog. Let that nigga come. Broadcast up, y'all. Broadcast is up. Yeah, nigga. Always on YouTube. Nope.
Here's Sanders.
Got him.
And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Yeah, 5-0 altogether.
Second down.
Yeah. Oh, give me my pick. Yeah, dude, 5-0.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
No. I'm talking about you, coward. Pop him. Now kick your field goal. I'm saying you're 5-0 against me.
I tell you, he brings the wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
Man.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Wentz. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete.
This nigga be getting so lucky, bro. Like, how did you just drop that ball, dog? Shit is garbage.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Wentz.
Oh, yeah, got him.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington.
Yes, Mr. Big Stuff.
The Commanders are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead.
Yo, JT, that's you on the broadcast?
Is up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
This coward and got off the mic.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From the 10. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Nigga take drunk.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative. alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's
No, you're not. Come here.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 26. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll send Brown in motion right.
19 tight, 19 tight.
But 1st down, Hurts.
Thank you. Let me get that up off you, big dog.
And it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Slings this
Gotcha.
deep from McLaurin. And got his man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. A huge play there for Washington. 45 yards. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Wentz now on 1st down.
Gotcha.
And he will find his man Samuel. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's McKissick.
Yep.
And he goes backwards here. Losing yardage back to the 16. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They will run it. It's McKissick. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Offsides.
To throw
Oh, that wasn't offsides? Yes.
But knocked away and incomplete. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident.
Going for that.
There wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Put my phone on the charger now.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Flush to his right. No
What?
lost the football.
Out of bounds.
By the Eagles. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. In motion right is Watkins. 2nd down.
Come here.
Sanders. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Another run with Sanders.
Got him.
And he stopped
Stuffed.
immediately there. Montez Sweat with a tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance.
Got him. Yes.
That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hurts sets up to throw it.
What? How did he get open like that?
Wide open, complete. Touchdown.
Just leave, dog.
A great effort there. 57 yards. And the Eagles are able to move back in front. Getting it good with a PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On first down, Wentz. That's going to be caught by Samuel. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Wentz. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. To throw on 2nd and 10.
Gotcha. Wide open.
Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, a 22-yard touchdown grab as they have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is now 14-10. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant, keep throwing it around. Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
A nice run there by Sanders on first down as he'll wind up with a gain of about 7 before he's brought down. From the 31, Hurts.
Give me my pick. Oh my God, give me my pick.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
Nigga threw it right at me, bro.
As we head
Easy.
toward halftime. Here's Hurts to throw.
Pop!
Throw right side.
Look at that.
By Goddard, the tight end. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Wentz now to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first.
EBE.
As we resume action in this third quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10.
Yeah, we getting on in a minute, EB.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down. Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there for Philly. 58 yards. Pretty good play by both the thrower and the catcher there, Charles. Third down, showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
And what I liked about the play was his receivers understanding that everything wasn't on time back in the pocket. Rhythm was off a little bit. He adjusted as well and gave them a chance to complete that play.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime is going to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain. Oh, it's complete. A diving
Come on,
grab there
dog.
around. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll run with Sanders. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Good work there, holding him out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Grant Calcaterra taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Elliott now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
A carry now for McKissick. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Wentz going to throw. He'll buy some time right. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 50 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from taking the lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's taken.
I really wish they would stop switching my fucking camera, bro.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
Got him. Got him.
Get this up to about the 38-yard line.
Got him.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
It's a second.
Oh my!
With Sanders.
Come on.
He'll take this all the way up to midfield. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there. So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it. And he's going to get this.
That'll fall for it. That.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Boston.
Bro, why they keep making me miss him?
About 5 yards down to the 32. They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
No, you don't. Come here.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On third down, they'll run it with Sanders.
Gotcha.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 71 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion.
Out of bounds. We ain't worried about that.
Not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people.
Touchdown! Quez Watkins, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. McKissick again on second down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll run with McKissick. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
In motion right is Brown. Throwing now is Wentz. Being chased out left. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run with Scott. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. 77 yards on the ground for him so far. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something.
That's up to you.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Wentz to throw. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And this one is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Looking long for Thomas.
Mossed him. Oh my God, bro.
Incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And they'll send the slot in motion left. To throw is Wentz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts.
It's crazy how nobody touched him. He rolled out of bounds and they kept the clock going.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Back to throw. Wentz. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays.
Why did he stop running, dog?
And that should do it. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take over the 22-yard line. Well, cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. He's going deep for Brown. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's Tariq Castro-Fields who picked it, and the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and some packages, and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. Once again here on 2nd and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. One final try now for Wentz. Rolling to it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.
I don't know what they doing. Nobody even on their mics.
The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.